Welcome to my home. I found this place on Airbnb. I messaged a bunch of people in Niš asking if I could get a discount if I could live in their house for a long period of time. And most of them said no, that the price listed was what I had to pay, but I found Marco finally, and I basically rented this place sight unseen for the first month. And then it's so great here, I am going to stay here the whole 9 months. So here's a tour. This is the front door. I keep my coats and bags here. He cleaned out this cabinet to keep my shoes. My Serbian book, I just started Serbian lessons last week. We have our postcard collection here that I just add to anytime I find more postcards. Hi! The bathroom is interestingly decorated. I have a washing machine. Most Serbian houses have an in-unit washing machine, which is awesome. Our water is controlled by this water heater here. So anytime I want to take a hot shower, I have to switch this button down and it will warm up the water. But when I'm not using it, I should not waste the energy of warming it up. It's off right now, even though the switch is up. It's just a handheld shower nozzle. Here's my bedroom. My favorite thing about this apartment is the amount of natural light that we get from these, what is this, west-facing windows. We get a really beautiful sunset every night. I have a view of the main square in the center of Niš, King Milan Square. You can see the fortress is right there. I can walk there in 5 minutes. Everything I need is within 5-minute walk from my apartment. So when I moved here, I had to register with the police. The police station is just 2 blocks that way. This is a big H&M store, but on the other side of the H&M store is a grocery store. There's a DM, which is like a drugstore. It's great. And anytime that my friends are going out, we meet here at this statue. It's like the center meeting place in this town. So they just tell me, oh, we're going to meet at 9:30, and I go downstairs at 9:25 and I'm early. So that's awesome. It's not really a terrace, but there's enough space to step out here and have a cigarette if that's what you're into. I use it to brush my teeth and look at the view when I'm getting ready for bed. I have to keep all of my electronics here because I only have this one adapter, but it has a bunch of different outlets, so I can put all my USBs here, but it creates this concentration of electronics right next to my bed, which I don't love, but whatever. One of the only things I brought from home for decorating is this map of Glacier Park, so I put that up above my bed. The sofa is here for now, but I think it's gonna go pretty soon because I don't need it on a day-to-day basis, and it takes up quite a bit of space. I wish there was some way to integrate it into the living room because I'd like to be able to host as many people as possible who are coming, but I just don't know if that's gonna be here for very much longer. Marco cleaned out a couple cabinets for me, so here's all my hanging clothes. I have a few more things in these cabinets, but the rest of them are being used to store his personal items and some linens and towels from when this was being used as an Airbnb. This is the hallway. I have another mirror. Hi! Marco keeps more of his personal items, cleaning supplies, and anything that I've found in the apartment from when it was being used as an Airbnb that I don't need, I can store it in here. So this is just sort of miscellaneous. Serbia uses so many plastic bags. It drives me crazy, but I've been collecting them to use as garbage bags. The kitchen is pretty nicely appointed. We have a dishwasher and a microwave. I don't usually do a lot of cooking, but I have started to do a little bit more. I made some popcorn, so there's some popcorn. This is a Marina Abramovic postcard that I bought from her exhibit in Belgrade. And when I went to Vranje yesterday, Maisha painted this picture of me. So these are mine. These are from when the place was an Airbnb, so I've started doing a little decorating. Maybe I should show you what I have in my fridge after a couple weeks of being here. I have the chopped up vegetables that I use to make my sweet potato hash, and then I cook fried eggs and put those on the hash, and that's awesome. I got some yogurt to eat with the burek that I buy from just down the street. You can buy the burek for like $1, and that's enough for 2 meals for me. So I like having yogurt with that. I have butter, soy milk, some pizza left over from a couple nights ago. I'm learning a couple Serbian words for class this week. So that's what's happening here. I'm making some lists and making notes. I usually do that here at the kitchen table. The view from the kitchen is beautiful as well. Oh, it's such a nice day. You can kind of see a little bit more of the landscape. There's some hills. Oh, and I have this really adorable little door. It's like a butler door into the living room. So let's go check that out. This is my food. We won't linger too long on the food. It's not the pride and joy of this apartment. We have a bunch of Serbian books that I can't read yet. We're working on that. And then the view from this room is pretty much the same as the view from my bedroom. It's probably like 75 degrees right now. It's a little bit warmer than I thought it was today. This has been pretty typical weather this week, and as you can see, we're going to continue to have really nice weather for the next couple days. So summer's living strong here in Niš. And what's the date today? It's October 13th. We have a couple live plants, which are really nice. A really old TV that I haven't even tried to turn on yet. This is what Wi-Fi routers look like in Serbia. And these doors can close and make this into its own private space. So this is really great for when I have people over. So this apartment costs $300 per month, and it includes all of the utilities: water, Wi-Fi, heating, electricity, and it's a little bit on the expensive side, a little bit, but when you factor in the location that I have right in the center of town, and just how nice it is inside, I think it's a really fair price to pay. I feel really good about the money that I'm paying to live here. I think I would feel weird if I paid any less than $300. But yeah, to give you just an idea of cost of living here, this is what $300 can get you in Niš. This is how much it should cost to live here in Niš. Rent, that would be between $150 and $200 per month, and it's cheaper the farther you live from the city center. Utilities cost anywhere from $75 to $150. Food should cost around $300 per month, and local transportation should be around $50. I live here in the center, so I can walk to anything in 5 minutes. So this number is pretty accurate for me because I like to travel to other places in Serbia on the weekends. So the bus tickets cost anywhere between $10 and $20 to go almost anywhere in Serbia. So that's where that money will be used in my budget. Home sweet home for the next 9 months. Come visit. This is a painting that I bought in Belgrade when I was visiting. It's of the Saint Sava Orthodox Church in Belgrade, painted by an artist, an academic artist, and so it's an original oil painting. Yeah, that's it. Hope you enjoyed it. Come visit.